The name is unimportant. So welcome to our podcast, video cast. Nothing important, honestly.
Howdy.
Hi. Hi.
Okay. So, your favorite drink ever?
Favorite drink ever? Water.
Okay. Outside of water.
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned. Okay. If I'm going for an adult beverage, I would say the grasshopper is a pretty good option.
Okay.
Along with, but not together, a good Bloody Mary.
Dude, a good Bloody Mary is hard to beat, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm very fucking particular.
Oh, you can have a really shitty
Like,
Bloody
I don't
Mary.
want to drink spaghetti sauce. Like, I don't know. There has to be a consistency. There has to be a flavor. There has to be a variety of ingredients. There has to be an intention, and the vodka to Bloody Mary mix ratio has to be right. Like, I'm kind of a dick about it.
We're already rolling, Casey.
I can always, I can even have like
Word them up.
Bloody Mary, virgin Bloody Marys. I've had the best virgin Bloody Marys. And then you add some alcohol to it and it's good too. But you can have some really, really bad Bloody Marys.
I've had some shit Bloody Marys,
Yeah.
and it made me like kind of like.
I thought that was when you cried in the mirror.
That was a childhood game, yeah.
Excuse me, what?
3
When you
times.
cried in the mirror 3 times.
Said her name.
That's when Bloody Mary or Crazy Mary or Mary Mary came and got you.
Thanks for bringing me back to my
Candy
childhood.
Mary.
Wasn't there a movie, Crazy Mary, Dirty Larry?
Crazy Mary, Dirty Harry.
It
Dirty
smells like
Larry.
farts in here, y'all.
Dirty Larry.
Well, I might.
Had like Peter Fonda in it.
Well, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Had some really good car chases in it.
I love good car chase.
Then you need to watch Crazy Mary, Dirty Larry or something like that. Dirty Larry, Crazy Mary.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That's a good car chase movie.
My friend Dave calls these pickled clitoris.
Oh my.
Oh, chew into the mic for our ASMR fans.
Oh.
Wow.
That one's for you.
We just got some upvotes.
Wow.
Come on, keep them up. Show what's up for what's up. That might blow my mind.
I don't think I can handle that.
Kusama
I mean, maybe
Rojo.
I can. Maybe I can.
Let's get, hey,
Do you think I can?
you know what? As a precursor to your OnlyFans channel, let's get some whatever it is.
I mean, we are on my OnlyFans couch.
AMSR or whatever. Get from you.
A gift from me.
Jelly bean.
Okay, Jen. Now it's your turn.
I'm not going to chew something.
Just drink this. Drink the. Let me hear a gulp in there, close to the mic.
Yes!
All right.
I just kind of assume that anybody listening to this at this point has to be a fan.
We're intrigued of where it's going to go.
Me too, but I kind of like not knowing. Oh, it. Let me finish my coffee.
Coffee's good, especially when it's mixed with mezcal.
All right, I'm ready.
You dumping it all?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the fucking worm. Isn't that the whole point?
Well, you can do this. You can be like,
All right, well, put a little in your cup too, like
Wait.
a little in your.
Who got
No,
the-
you don't get the. Oh, I got the worm. I got the worm.
There's the worm. You almost need to show the camera the worm.
Yeah, we might need to have you stand by. Casey, will you grab the worm from her cup and go up and show it to camera?
can you just do a zoom on that?
Yeah, I'll do a
Put the worm
digital
back in
zoom.
my
I'll do a
drink.
digital zoom. All right, who's eating the worm?
I am, and I'm not feeling really good about it now that Casey has manhandled it.
Oh,
What?
that's the problem.
What?
It's a worm, but
Does it absorb?
Human touched it.
Does it absorb a lot of alcohol?
It was more the witnessing of it out of its liquid that I had a problem
It's now
with.
back
but
in it.
Thanks for making
It's
assumptions.
getting sterilized as
I like
it's sitting in
making
the alcohol.
assumptions.
I know you do, and
Because I like ass play.
You like to make an ass out of you and me?
Yes, that's ass play.
Bottoms up.
I feel really conflicted, but I'm gonna just do it.
We need some emergency fog for tension.
Get that shit going.
Emergency.
I mean, it does provide
Emergency.
literal tension for me,
Please
so
remain calm.
Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh.
are you gonna do a whole ceremony?
Yes.
Bada bing,
Bada boom.
bada boom. Emergency fog is a really good thing.
So, is there an expectation that this has some sort of
Magical powers?
effect? Like,
The-
am I
the
gonna
fog?
be extra clever? No, the worm.
You got the points. The points.
The worm. Oh,
I made 2 in case somebody wants one.
Am I going to be extra clever now?
He'll be extra clever for sure.
That's for whoever wants it.
It's emergent. Sit down.
Isn't it weird to bring in a guest for the outro?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Is it weird
You
to
want
do
to be rude?
anything?
Do you want to be
Absolutely.
I mean, really? In a general
Not
sense.
that that's a bad thing. I'm not putting a negative connotation on it, but yes, that's weird is definitely a possibility.
Okay. I kind of look forward to weird.
Okay.
And maybe a little awkward. Would you like a watermelon to like...
No, I have this now. Thank you.
What episode is this?
I don't think we have numbers. I think it's gonna get
Oh,
intertwined.
names.
I
The
think
brine shrimp episode.
I think that was a couple of ones ago.
Brine shrimp?
We were talking about Salt Lake brine shrimp. You know, if you ever go swimming in Great Salt Lake, and you might feel like in your crack that you have some
Which
sand,
crack?
your butt crack.
Okay, just making sure.
You have some
Qualifying the cracks.
sand there, but no,
crack.
it's brine shrimp. So be warned.
In your bits and pieces?
That's what I remember is like
In your bed.
when I was a little girl
In the
when we'd go
crack.
swimming in the Great Salt Lake.
What?
Yeah.
I have swam there before.
So if you ever feel
Yeah,
like
too.
if you feel like
Probably.
you just want to shower
I feel
after,
violated.
well,
That was not consensual, brine shrimp entering. That was not consensual.
You shut up where you didn't belong, sir.
Sir, is this
I mean, they're brine shrimp. I can call
Couldn't
them
be
whatever
mad
I
at 'em.
want.
franchised brine shrimp?
Yes, everything is disenfranchised. Didn't we already establish this?
With
As a general rule of being in
And
the
enigmatic
21st century.
biases.
I mean, if it's non-consensually in somebody's crack, I think yes. It's disenfranchised. That
yeah, when you felt
qualifies.
like you were sandy after, like if
crack.
you felt sandy after you were out in the Great
I
Salt
thought
Lake.
it was salt.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
mostly
it's
brine
brine.
shrimp.
Salt doesn't
shrimp.
wiggle. Does it?
Some does wiggle actually, like as it forms.
I mean, I'm
its
sure-
little crystalline
I'm sure
base,
some of it was
like,
salt,
Actually
but-
pulls
Wiggle,
tighter.
wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah,
This-
so
Okay.
it does, like there is a wiggle.
There's a lot of
I
brine
have a
shrimp
really
in there.
important question.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
How do you
Do
know
think
that?
if I hooked
Did
the
you like
microphone
inspect
up
a
to my
crack?
ass, would it wiggle, wiggle,
No.
wiggle?
Yeah,
Yes,
with salt.
100%.
Wiggle, wiggle,
yes.
I think it was conversations of what it
100%
was
yes.
from like
I feel like we already
adults
know
and
this.
stuff.
Nano microphones.
but it was like as a kid, so
Microphones.
that we'd go swimming.
But how do
Yeah.
you know?
I did that all
Well, we just go
weekend
shower
last
after.
weekend, and the people
I
I
don't.
with were like,
Well,
"You
I'm sure there was.
wiggle a
I'm
lot,"
sure
and I
there was
was
salt, but I'm sure a lot of
Yes,
it was
I
like
have to
you
wiggle it out,
It was more
like-
like sandy, and the sand. There's not a lot of. I mean, there's obviously sand, but the stuff floating around is going to be brine shrimp.
It creates a weird carpet, which apparently is blocked off by dye, which people can harvest and turn into whatever they're turning it into. But what are you doing?
Making you push that.
Oh,
So
Hold it.
We discovered there's leeches in the Baker hot spring
Ooh.
while we were sitting in the hot spring.
Not a fan of leeches.
Not either.
Oh shit.
What, hot springs?
Baker. Because we're chilling in a pool, and there's a little family in the next pool over, and they discovered that there's leeches.
Ooh, were they on them?
I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
But they put it on the side of the pool, and then we saw it crawling around.
Well,
Emergency.
how the fuck do you like discover? Okay, how in no dead, done, cooked well on both sides.
They saw him there, and they threw him out, and then they didn't kill him.
I'm not a big fan of leeches.
I'm not a big fan of sitting in a body of water and somebody saying, hey, there's leeches in this water.
I don't know if I've ever
Yeah,
seen a
no,
leech.
absolutely not.
Does it have to be that close to me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's super awkward,
this
right?
way.
I feel like I'm shifting behind
Oh.
a zombie.
It's big. Oh, you want me to come in here too?
I
Yeah.
suppose. If I have to be here, so do you.
Sorry, bitch.
Sangria's.
What do you think? Did you try it?
Wait.
I'm gonna
cheers
try
to
it because I feel like you're not gonna give an honest assessment.
No, this is delicious.
Yeah, you did a fucking great job.
Thank you. I officially
Deanna.
can make cocktails.
Cheers.
Yes.
Very nice.
What?
There we go.
Oh,
I
you
feel
can see
like
my
I
eyes.
have to scoot,
Yeah.
but I don't.
No,
know.
you stay there.
I don't know how to bridge. I don't know how to bridge.
I'm in a Casey and Deanna sandwich.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being
Let's
our
call it
meat.
canned witch. Do you like the canned witch?
The canned witch?
Canned witch.
I don't get it.
Casey Indiana sandwich. Canned witch.
Okay, if this is the outro, how do you do that?
I have no fucking
What are the
idea.
rules of outro?
Well, we go out
The rules are you do whatever
by
the
starting.
fuck you want.
Do you count
are
countdown
the rules.
to the out, or how
I
do you-
feel like we just
do you
need
do
to
an
have
Irish
I feel
goodbye?
Like stop. I feel like we just need to have a conversation.
I think y'all need to recap for me what your conversation was.
Oh, okay. Can we take two?
No, on
No,
the thing. That is
on-
that is the outro. Is y'all recapping for me?
So our first
Okay.
episode is us making an agenda for our second episode, relying entirely on memory about what we discussed. And I can tell you for certain, we're not doing a good job.
Okay.
What's number one?
I think we did a great job.
What's number one?
Set an agenda.
Correct. What's number two?
I don't remember.
Anyone? Number 2?
Execute said agenda in a different mindset
All right, number three.
and judge yourself.
I mean, I'm judging myself pretty much constantly and working on not, so whatever.
Can that be one of the agenda points?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The
I mean,
topic.
I wasn't here. Is it too late to add an agenda point?
No,
No.
absolutely not.
Okay.
It's never too late.
What is you have one?
No, that was that one. The judging of self constantly but working on not doing it is now an agenda point.
I don't get it.
That's okay.
Of course you
will
don't.
when you get it. You'll know.
Of course
when
I
you know.
don't.
You'll know when you know.
Yeah.
You'll
Cheers.
get there when you get there.
When you have arrived,
I love
you'll
not
know.
having points to adjust points to judging points. I was really about.
I love mouth
See la
words.
gulas.
I love mouth
Jesus,
words.
Bob.
You're the sober one.
I'm just
sober
listening,
too.
so
Unfortunately,
Mostly.
at this point, I'm just listening.
you have till Thursday.
For what?
Chickens.
And then we leave town Saturday. Our babies are gonna die.
No,
No, they're 100% not gonna die.
they
Are
won't die.
are you volunteering?
We can get
No,
them
because I'm
Look,
going on
we don't have
Saturday,
to
so
get 'em
I'm
Monday. We can get 'em Tuesday or
volunteering to
Wednesday.
offer insight about how to make chickens
Wait,
comfortable.
what?
They're
Tuesday or
baby
Wednesday,
chicks.
meaning
They're
tomorrow or
not-
the next
they
day?
Need,
Our deadline
they
is
need
Thursday morning.
constant care and love.
It's not Monday.
They really do. Like they need
Our babies are gonna die.
No, they won't.
they need daily
They'll be just fine.
care.
Well, I can't stay here and
Guaranteed.
care for your
I swear.
babies. So
If-
that's
if one
not
of
a
them
thing.
dies, I will eat it.
That's not helpful.
I'm just saying, like
You're
I'll
a
take care of
terrible
things.
father. That's horrifying.
Wow.
It's self-sustaining.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, if we don't like them, we're gonna eat them.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't eat an already dead baby.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Probably
Actually,
No, if
shouldn't.
it died, there was a reason it died.
Yeah.
It's sickly and nope.
If it didn't drink enough water, it's going to be more tasteful.
Okay,
meat.
so here's the question at hand: are you willing to?
Is that wrong?
Not have a trip.
Nope. Babies can die.
All right then. All right then. So,
Tell the fucking-
so
yeah,
then
of
fucking
course.
shut up about it.
I'm gonna be worried about
Oh,
it
she can talk about it.
Why?
She
because
can
I
worry
don't
about
want
it,
the babies to die.
but she
Can
also
you
she also agrees that
assign
it's
a
tasteful.
human to deal with said babies? I mean, you do have 3 children that are adults.
I mean, I only have 2 that are adults. One's not going to be there, and the other one's not interested.
So the last
Can you
pause-
make him interested?
the whole
Definitely
podcast
not.
is actually about outro. The entire
So it's
20
about.
minutes.
So you're.
We are using all this time to say goodbye, like from the start.
Farewell.
It's really
Do you
good
ever do
content.
that though? Is-
You guys have
do you-
really good content.
Do you really feel like that though? Like when you say goodbye to somebody and it goes on for a very long time, at some point do you feel like that switches over to like a little bit of like,
I'm
I'm
kind
really
of
trying to
feeling.
leave, or you're like, I really enjoy this extra bonus time.
Individual situation.
Yeah,
I feel like if you're
Do you
not
ha-
having
which-
a good time, it behooves you to exit scene.
Right, but do you stay around when it behooves somebody else to have that?
sometimes. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I
No?
feel like they're in charge of themselves. If they're not having a good time, they can say, "Okay, I gotta go."
But what if they want you to stay
Sometimes.
because it feels good for them, and you're like, yeah, it's potato salad, it's potato, it's potato, you know?
Yes, sometimes. If I have something else I need to get to,
Well, sure, yeah. But what if you don't? What if you're just chilling? I'm gonna go sit in the sun, or I'm gonna hang out in your sun.
If somebody has
Because sometimes
the
somebody has
ability
sun
to
when they
ask
get-
specifically
mean?
for my attendance in something very specific
Just really
for
good.
them, I may likely show up. Generally, if you don't ask, I'll show up however the fuck I feel like. If you do ask, though, yeah, I'm probably going to be in attendance in a particular sort of way.
sometimes
And
those
when you say goodbye. Oh, sorry.
Well, sometimes those conversations, like you're at an event, the official event has ended, but then you get into a conversation with somebody. That's often the best part. Because then it's just a smaller, like, closer chunk of people.
Tell me something that you.
I feel like
explored
I
recently
feel like you're talking
that
about
was
the
impactful
magic
to
of an
your life.
interaction. Magic of an interactive moment. I feel like that's what
Impactful.
you're talking
Oh, I
about.
just had that.
Impactful.
Just
Me
this
too.
morning.
I didn't have it this morning, but I did have it all last weekend.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It is lovely.
Because I went to a book club. I missed the book club because I was late because I had a different thing. But I got there right as book club was ending. And then there's just a few
He's just getting
people
people.
left
veg.
over.
Book club.
Oh shit! Full
Sorry,
circle.
you can't actually listen to this.
Book
He's
club.
illiterate. It doesn't apply.
No, that's why.
Do you want it?
I just want the cover. I can't read them. I want
Do you want it-
From the burning.
Like I'm not even sure.
The book burning.
What?
The book burning.
Do you know of any
so
places that do book burnings or
Yeah.
events that
You
do
know.
book burnings?
Of anywhere that does book burnings, and have you attended a book
I
burning?
want to know if
Actually,
you.
yes, I have.
Oh shit! Yes.
I have attended a book
Where?
burning.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Their conversation. This was
Okay, tell me about the book burning thing that you didn't know if you were allowed to tell me because that makes me want to hear it all.
That's not what I wasn't allowed to tell you. It had nothing to do with book burning.
Okay, whatever it is you're not allowed to tell me, that's what I want to hear.
That she
Okay.
no, she doesn't want to tell you that she has an app for ordering food.
Shut up.
No, it's straight from the source. You know, you just
Shut
download the
up.
app, you go to the Play Store, and you're like, I want to order a pizza.
We all have that.
The app
Everybody has an app for ordering food.
for the store,
Wait, what store?
the
the
pizza
specific
place.
store.
No, I don't.
Not delivery. Just order the
Like,
pizza.
I don't
Will you just
understand
go
the shame
get
in
me a
this.
piece of pizza?
Yes, I will as soon as you tell me which app to use.
Whichever one you want.
I want this one.
The Little Caesars one is
And it's
very
here. You know what?
good.
Oh, Little Caesars app is good?
And
Or
then
the
they have a
pizza?
vending machine
I feel
from
like
which
this
you
whole
pick up the
podcast is
pizza.
devolving into
Oh,
nonsense.
wait, it's here.
I think it has.
Okay, Din, just
For
tell
sure.
me the thing that you're not allowed to tell me and end scene.
No.
Oh, damn it!
No, this just doesn't feel like the right moment anymore.
All right.
I feel like you can make it.
Where you can sign up to attend a book burning?
Apparently.
Oh no.
No, I was just readjusting.
I just don't
I
want
was
them
just
to-
adjusting on my OnlyFans couch. It's a blue velvet couch with heart stitching.
Oh,
No.
I never noticed it's heart stitching.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
Feel a little dirty
creepy.
now.
It's creepy as fuck. Yeah.
I make good choices.
I make questionable choices and I'm totally okay with that.
I find myself drinking a sangria on an OnlyFans couch.
Oh, careful for the cup.
I feel like this is risky.
Very.
Okay. I want that guy.
This is a fucking two-hand endeavor.
Is it the same flavor?
Yep.
All right. The microphone is all up in my business.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot. It's a weird thing to get used to.
Wait, we're chewing into microphones? Did this just turn into an ASMR thing?
Yeah. Welcome to OnlyFans. Welcome to the OnlyFans.
I don't feel good about this.
Nor should you.
I can't chew into a microphone in good conscience.
Why not?
Because that's a horrible sound.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
For you or for everyone?
I'm pretty sure it's across the board.
It's a universal horribly sound. Horrible? Horribly. Yeah, that was an adjective.
Am I allowed to, like, break the fourth wall? Is it a horrible sound?
Yes,
Thank you.
but it
He's on-
also
he's on.
adds a lot of entertainment value.
Okay. Whatever you say, boss.
Jen, you could do this.
You don't even have your microphone near you.
I could do what, Eric?
You could chew into the microphone.
I could not as well.
It seems
Would you like to chew into my microphone? Okay.
like a really bad form of torture for somebody out there.
It might be.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, there's an idea
like
for
this?
your next
Fuck off.
episode. You have really good content. Like, pick a topic people really, really want to know about, but you're talking with your mouth full the whole time.
Oh my god.
So they have to earn it. Like, you're going to give
If you can listen
Does that
through
have to be
this, you're
important or
gaining
new?
knowledge.
whatever it is that people are
Important or
dying
new?
to hear, both. All, like, pick the most important thing in the world that people need to know. But
They'll
you're
study
delivering
up.
it through chewing and mouth movement and tongue.
We'll have like the teleprompt going here that is live feed of what's going on,
Mouth full with like.
and we'll be eating with our mouth full, talking about it, what we're seeing.
We talked about oral hygiene.
Let's talk about the importance of flossing.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
And then you can floss and let people listen to every detail of the
Oh my
sound.
god, it's so awkward. I have floss in my purse upstairs,
No, that is
though,
too
if we need
far.
to make that happen.
Oh, I've taken it too far, says the man who delivered pizza and said, here, chew into a mic.
Yeah, the flossing after is too far.
Just so you know, this is his 4th outfit change for this podcast.
Yeah.
Is it going to be dance flossing or?
Yeah. Break the broomstick and break the broomstick. I like pizza way too much.
Pizza's pretty good.
Just like as a general life rule. I could eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the rest of my life and be happy,
Eric's
probably.
got the setup.
Oh, thank you. I feel like there's a fun dichotomy here of all of you being really bad influences, but also really well put together.
Mhm.
Like
That's
the man
really
who
nice of
encourages
you.
ASMR brings us napkins. It's really great.
but we have the same taste in books.
That we do.
And she's interesting and would add a lot to the conversation. So
What book are you reading?
we haven't decided yet because we're just making the book club. But the first book on the table is the Tibetan Book of the Dead.
That would be interesting to read.
But whoever picks the book also hosts the meal and decides whatever the format is. And we read the last chapter of whatever we're reading together. And then we move on. And you can either skip out or not. And there's sometimes soul training involved.
Soul training?
Yeah, like the show. Gotta get up and shake your booty.
I have the best Soul Train outfit that I've been waiting for the right opportunity
Perfect.
to wear. It's a denim jumpsuit.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, that's the whole format. We read books together. We talk about it. We read The Last Chapter together. We eat a meal together. It's lovely.
Sounds lovely.
So yeah, I thought that might be something that you were into.
I think I'd be into that. I don't know what my school schedule is, honestly.
Well, zero pressure whatsoever. But if you're open to it, I will send
I'd
you
love
an
it.
invitation.
Yes, please. That'd be rad.
They're smart, weird girls.
I love smart, weird girls.
Me too. It's like sort of my favorite specimen of human, honestly.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah. That and creative, rambunctious boys.
That too.
I freaking love that.
Me too, but it doesn't happen nearly as frequently.
Well, I have a 12-year-old. So on occasion, I find myself with a house full of 12-year-olds. And when they are creative and lovely, I love it. When they're little shits, I don't love it so much. You keep breaking my furniture.
Little fuckers. Yeah, that is not my existence, so I generally like engaging with rambunctious, creative, smart men. Aside from Casey. It's pretty limited.
Smart men.
Smart, rambunctious men. I don't know, Eric's pretty ridiculous all the time.
Yes.
Would you categorize him as smart, rambunctious, fun?
Yeah. And crazy. He likes to stay up really late at night.
So does Casey.
Like, no, he's one of his, like, what we should do, because it would be fun, we stay up all night. And I'm like,
How is that? So they don't outgrow that.
No.
God damn it.
I'm like, how about we not do that? He's like, well, that would
How
be...
about we go to bed at 9?
His bedtime's midnight,
Do you want this?
99% of the time. That's early bedtime, I should
Eric,
say.
are we on camera?
We've got a calling guest, actually.
We have a calling guest. Who's the calling guest?
Let's see, we're going to put on speakerphone. That's ringing.
Who is it?
Wait, call in meaning call out?
Yes.
Yeah. Got a call out guest.
Do you think Brian's gonna actually answer this? He answered the last time on the way.
You could ask Ryan to come over.
To come over?
Ryan,
Yeah.
not Brian.
Yeah.
But by the time he
Okay,
got
so
here,
now
we'd
I'm
be done.
understanding. I keep asking Casey, so what's the content of this podcast?
Nothing.
Nonsense. It's absolute nonsense.
No, it is not nonsense. It's all sense.
Okay, I agree with you. It's all sense. We
All
have
sense.
all sense of
it
being in the
incense?
world. We have. No.
I respectfully
No.
disagree. It's nonsense.
Is it incense?
No.
So let's
I don't
talk
wanna
about-
worry him,
Can we
but I'll
talk
do
about
this
that
way.
word for a minute, though?
Can we call
Incense?
Ryan?
To incense something with an idea. How does one incense a
What about
thing
Sean?
with an idea? And I'm not talking about
Sean?
burning something,
Okay.
though that's a very easy way to do it. I'm talking about incensing a space with something in particular. How does one go about doing that?
In a seance?
in a seance, in a general being sort of way.
With some sage. Oh, sage.
So you're talking about sense still in like the root word scent. Yes?
No, I'm talking about sense as in a
Good to know.
physical ability to understand something outside of our general sight that, like, can you smell it? Can you taste it? Can you feel it?
And you're wondering how to in that into something?
How to insense an idea into a room.
With drugs.
Well, yeah, okay, that's it. That's a very easy answer. That's an easy answer. So if you want to have a hard conversation about a topic, how do you bring it to a room?
With drugs.
Well,
Shut up, I'm not asking you.
it would depend on the mood and everything, because you might have to have a crucial conversation, make sure it's in the right moment and the right time.
Does it always have to be the right moment and the right
Visnasi.
time? to
For
have a
someone-
hard
Visnasi.
conversation?
For someone to accept it
Nasi,
on both
with
sides,
nasi.
yes.
Okay.
So
Eat that.
Because if it was
So
a
there
hard
has to be
conversation,
there has to be
darling.
consent for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Does there has to be consent for you?
for a hard
Yes,
conversation,
I typically do say, hey, like,
Are
int-
you
introduce the idea
you
in
ready
some
to
way.
go
Yeah.
here?
Is this something we can talk about? If it's not something that's already on the table.
Okay.
because someone would have to have open space about it.
How about you, Eric?
So, I think these are delicate matters when dealing with the
Delicate
situation.
like my panties, or delicate like?
Well, that depends on the instructions, because sometimes there's instructions that give you guidance, but it's just too much. You're like, no, this article of clothing,
So you don't want
it's going to
rules?
learn to live with me.
So you
I'm
don't
not
want
going to live by
constraint.
its rules.
So no constraint.
So I will, like, if it says, tumble dry only, no, it's going to learn to live
I'll
by
tumble
my
it
rules.
however the fuck I want to.
So
It'll
if there's
sort
a
itself out.
delicate topic, but somebody's only comfortable within a certain
That's
rule
in the
set.
Yeah, that's in the context though. Like, see, the article of clothing, like,
What's the hardest conversation?
it
you've
was
had
like, hey,
recently?
pick me, and so I picked that article of clothing, and then it goes, I'm special. I need all this love and care that you're not willing to give me, and I'm like, well,
Oh.
that's not the deal.
Oh,
Like, you're going to learn to live with it or not. But if it's a crucial conversation where it's like you're trying to help a person or inspire a person or better a person, see, that's different. So it's kind of like you take everything in context of its situation. So if you're having a hard conversation with somebody or just being delicate in matters, then yeah, you need to make sure you express yourself and your feelings in a certain way that portray to them your needs, and then you also take into consideration their needs.
So
Copyright strike.
oh, look who's calling back.
sup?
Yo, what's up?
Hi.
We have a call-in guest.
Yeah, we have a calling guest to the show, and the show so far has been about what to do with what you don't know you have to do with. Squared.
Really?
I mean, yeah, if you break it down.
And who is on the line?
Brian?
Brian.
We have Brian on the line.
Yes, Brian.
Is that Eric?
Yes.
Yes.
Fun.
He sends his love.
All right.
And
So give me the background on this.
so we came up with a show about how to write a future show and see if you can stick with it long enough to get to the point where you do it.
I don't think that that's his actual question.
Yeah, your other answer was more substantive than anything I've gotten in the last 30 minutes of sitting
Well,
here.
say it.
I don't remember it.
This is where we're at.
I've walked into pure insanity.
Yes.
My brain has tumbled into a tunnel of nonsense. Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Okay, what was it?
What was what?
What Casey just said.
Brian
How
wants to know.
No. He said, what do we have here? And you said, how to do the thing with the thing you don't know that you have, or I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. Do the thing you don't know that you have that you can do, but somebody else says you can do, and you try it and you succeed, but you didn't think you could.
That is, and you know what? That is the only thing you ever can do, because you never know how it's going to turn out, right? You can't see the future. You don't know what's going to come next. But what you can do is you can at least try, and maybe it's going to suck. Usually things do. Usually when you try something for the first time, it's pretty bad. But you don't know until you try. Like, how do you deal with the thing you don't know you have to do the thing? Like, I have no idea. Like, I started skiing.
You don't know until you know.
Until you don't.
Right. You don't know what you don't know until you don't know that you don't know it.
Or you don't know what you do know until you don't know that you know it.
That's true, too. That is also true.
Okay, I'm a tarot gal. Can I bring in tarot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Who
the
you
Fool
asking?
card. I don't know.
It is like the Fool card.
The panel.
That is like the
This
Fool.
is the Fool card.
Yeah. Welcome. Be present. Jump in or don't.
Yeah, I have a deck where she's leaning back off of a cliff, ready to fall into a lake.
You ready for this, Brian?
She doesn't know what she's about to fall into, but she's just going to take that leap, fall backwards, and hope there's something there to catch her. But that leap of faith is a really cool moment.
The showing up clean is the pure moment for me. Can I show up clean to any interaction I'm in without me bringing my own bullshit into it? I think that's the Fool for me.
Brian?
I think taking this phone call was a leap of faith.
I feel like you did a fucking good job. You didn't even take the call. You called back. You called back.
Yeah.
You jumped in.
That's his version.
You jumped in head fucking first.
He took the call.
Casey said, I need a call for the show. Genuinely had no idea what he's talking about. I was genuinely concerned for his health. So I decided to call to figure out what's happening.
You bored him up.
Glad that-
I love that we are.
glad that you're not having a medical issue.
Well, no guarantees
Not
on that.
yet.
I mean, I did drop the wheel on my head. That's fine.
Ooh.
I appreciate it, my brother.
Remember, you have to take those leaps of faith. You have to take those leaps of faith. That's the only thing you ever can do with what you don't know, until you don't know it already.
Okay, I have a question for Brian, since I don't know Brian. Brian, what's a leap of faith that you
Oh,
feel good about, that you've taken?
so it actually happened literally hours ago.
Oh, good.
My buddies and I had a fun drinking weekend up in Leadville, Colorado. We're all grad students and we're all graduating soon, and we don't have a ton of time together. So we went and had a really fun evening, going to different bars and restaurants, and it was a great time up in a little Leadville. You should check it out if you ever get the chance. But today, my buddy said there is an abandoned train tunnel that we should go check out. So I parked my car on the side, middle of nowhere road in the national forest. Got my dog and my 3 other buddies. We, post-holing through snow. So our
Opie.
feet are already cold and covered in ice. And we find this train tunnel. It's a mile long. It's abandoned. It's been abandoned
Cool.
for years. But you can see the other end of the tunnel, right? It's a straight mile, and your mind plays tricks on you. Because
Yeah.
when you look at that tunnel, when you're at the end, you see the light on the other end. You go, that's like 200 feet. That's like nothing. Wrong. That is 5,280 feet. And when we started going down this tunnel, it gets darker and darker. There's still light, but I was like, man, am I doing the right thing? Is this dumb? This is the dumbest shit I've done in a long time. And we got about 2/3 of the way there, and there was so much ice. It's May 19th. There was ice and cold water.
Yeah, it doesn't see light. It's in a fucking tunnel.
Yeah. And we're like, oh man, I don't know about this. But I was about to turn back, and my one buddy went ahead, and he's the first one to ever call someone a pussy. And he's like, come on, you guys, like, let's go. We're 2/3 of the way here. Like, let's just keep going. And my dog, he really, my dog doesn't swim. He doesn't really like the cold water. Like, he's looking real nervous. But I decided to take that leap of faith. Not knowing whether the ice beneath me in this dark tunnel was like either just 6 inches or like 3 feet of water. But I took that chance because it was so much fun. And am like, this is going to be, I thought about in my times with Casey and my times with my buddies in Utah, where there's a lot of type 2 kind of fun. I
Yeah.
remember thinking, this is about to suck shit, but it's about to be some type 2 fun.
Yeah.
And I took that plunge, and yeah, that motherfucker went up to my knee. My boots got soaked. Waterproof doesn't mean anything when there's water flowing in from the top.
No, means nothing.
But
Water holding.
yes, I was cold, and yes, it like
Unless
shocked
you're
and put
wearing a
shock in my
wetsuit.
system. But I took that leap of faith, and I got there. So that was the leap of faith that I took, and ended up having a great day.
Amen.
It was a great adventure. So that's my leap of faith. Yeah. Hey, glad to share my story with you all. Thank you for calling. I got to get back to Game 7 because the Nuggets, we really want them to win or the city's going to riot.
Hell yeah, dude. Win. All the way
I'm
home.
going to go. Hell yeah.
My
But
brother.
you have a great day. Happy to call in.
Word them up. Later.
All right. Word. Bye.
That was actually motivational.
Do the
Did you
things,
say
you know.
that was
all the
actually
things you can do, you can
motivational?
do all the time when you want.
You too can make bad decisions
You-
that work out for your best interest.
Yes.
He
of
just
course.
grabbed the
Or just look
reins
at it
and
as
just went full
things
speed.
that are meant to
Those
be, you're meant
reins,
to be.
Pull them in and just, yeah.
What is type 2 fun?
This is Chicken Sex.
With Casey.
And Deanna. Fuck, let's try it again.